Namaste, beautiful soul. Monique Christine here, and it is a delight to share time, space, and energy with you. Happy holidays. We are smack dab in the middle of the holiday season. I know that we survived Thanksgiving and Christmas and Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa is rocking and rolling now. There was Boxing Day for my Canadian friends, and I know that I'm probably forgetting some other holidays, but we are days away from a brand new year. And so, my question for you today is your energy in the right space for all of the business success you are hoping to manifest or intending to manifest in 2022? Now, because this is the holiday season and sharing is caring and it's all about giving, I have something very special for you. So you probably know by now that I am so very blessed to support women and some very special men who don't have a problem taking guidance from a woman. I am so blessed to support you in reclaiming and reconnecting with your inner badass through energy healing, body movement, and self-love so that you can become unapologetically unstoppable, because gone are the days of apologizing for taking up the space that we were designed to take up. But you may not know that I co-authored a book with 23 other beautiful souls. This is a book by network marketers for network marketers. And even if you don't consider yourself to be a network marketer, and honestly, I don't consider myself to be a network marketer, I am so much more. I mean, I hate to say like, oh my God, I'm like better, but it's definitely not like better than anything. I just don't limit myself to being, a network marketer or an internet marketer or, but even though the book was initially created by network marketers for network marketers, regardless of the industry that you're in, if you are offering products or services, then this is going to be something beautiful for you. And you actually have the opportunity to get a complimentary copy of our book. This will be a Kindle version of the book. We will have, hard copy versions sold through all major booksellers in the coming weeks. But for now, we have a launch party coming up in 2 days, Wednesday, the 29th of December. And I want to invite you to this launch party. Now, there's nothing for you to pay for. There's nothing for you to buy. You just have to show up. You have to show up, and when you come to the launch party, we're going to hang out on Zoom for an hour. You get to meet some of the authors. I think just about all of us are going to be there. And you'll also receive access to download your complimentary copy of our book. And you'll also, if you download the book on launch day during the preview party, then you get entered into a drawing where 5 lucky winners will get my friend Stacy Hall's incredible training program to help you supercharge your success for the beginning of 2022. But in addition to that, everybody will be able to get gifts from each of us authors. We're all giving something away. And if you want to know what I'm giving away, you're going to have to come to the preview party Wednesday. Okay. So depending on where you're watching this video, look below, check the description box, click the link in my bio, or send me a message if you can't find it. But it's really, really simple for you to hop into the preview party group. And within that group, that's where you will find your info to be able to register for our Zoom webinar. Like I said, the Zoom is going to be about an hour in length. And then the preview party itself is going to go on for 3 hours. So you really only have to show up for an hour. No, you don't have to be on camera. So don't worry. You can stay nice and comfy in your holiday season jammy jams. If you're still rocking the matching pajamas, I know my family, we did that for the first time this year. So cute, so fun. Oh my gosh. But yeah, you can stay nice and comfy. I'm going to get dolled up and it's going to be amazing. So what's so beautiful about this book is all 24 of us authors, we came together to share how it's possible for you to create a life that you love, full of success, where you don't have to abandon the comfort zone of your beliefs. You know, you don't, how many times have you heard everything that you want is outside of the comfort zone? You know, if you want to be successful, then you've got to set your comfort zone on fire. You've got to totally abandon it. Yes and no. It's not about setting the comfort zone on fire and just getting rid of it completely, because your comfort zone is where your power lies. But what if we learn to expand the comfort zone like a rubber band? And so each of us authors, we have learned in our own beautiful ways how to use the network marketing industry to fuel the lives that we want, where we don't have to compromise on who we are, on what we stand for, on what we want to put out into the world. And that's something that I want to share with you. You know, as we are working towards the new year, we start to, you know, you think about your priorities and, okay, this is the year where I'm going to do it differently and I'm finally going to start that business. And that's fantastic. But what I want to help you understand, I'm sorry, my eyelashes are dancing, playing with my eyeballs. But what I want you to understand is that when you, like, it's fine and great to set intentions and all of that, but the most important thing in everything that you do is your mindset, is your belief. You know, are you inspired to take action? Are you inspired to expand your comfort zone? Do you believe that you can change the trajectory of your life seemingly overnight? Do you find yourself ruled by your limiting beliefs and feel as though you would never be able to have everything that you want without becoming someone that you're not? I used to think that. I really, truly did. You know, most of the training that we get out here in these online streets to help you grow a business, most of it tells you, you know, you got to show up like this. You got to get rid of the person that you were or the person that you are, and now you have to become this other person. No, you got to clean up your shit, you know, everything that's keeping you stuck in these old toxic ways and behaviors and thought patterns, and, you know, even the toxic people around you. You've got to let that stuff go. But you yourself don't need to become a completely different person, because then you're not being genuine. You're not being authentic. And that is where the power lies. The power lies in the comfort zone of your authenticity. So are you comfortable sharing your authentic self? Or do you feel as though you're not enough? Do you know that you're more than enough? So when you come to the preview party, you will be able to receive inspiration from 24 authors, all from different walks of life. We are all different ages. Some of us are parents, grandparents. Some of us, you know, are not. Some of us are building teams. Some of us are private coaches. You know, we all do very different things. But the one thing that we have in common is a love to help others. And we've learned how to hold on to our usness. And so I want you to understand that there is power in you. You don't have to become someone that you're not. Yes, you want to work toward becoming the best version of your true authentic self. But the key is your true authentic self. You want to still show up as you. If you've hung out around me at all for any extended period of time, you know that I have a bit of a potty mouth. I like to use colorful metaphors. It's just part of me. But I'm also very caring, very empathetic, very sensitive to others. I'm a Disney baby, first and foremost, you know? So I love the planet. I love love. All you need is love. And when I first showed up online with my business, all of the training was saying pretty much, you got to leave your personality at the door. You got to leave all of those quirks at the door, and you now have to button up and become this other person. And when I did that, that's when I stopped connecting with other people, and people stopped connecting with me. I was not giving them anything to connect with, to fall in love with. And when I learned that the power is indeed in my authentic self, which is in the comfort zone of who I am and what I stand for and what I want to put out into the world, that's when everything shifted for me. That's when I was able to create so much more time and space to spend with my son. I am a single solo parent. I'm the only one that's been in his life. Okay. So it's very important to me that we have a strong relationship, my son and I. And the way that I was initially growing my business, it was driving a wedge between us. I didn't have any time for him. I didn't have any energy for him. I didn't have any patience for him. I didn't have any money for him, any money to do anything extra. And it was terrible. It was a terrible feeling. And I know that I'm not the only parent entrepreneur out here that has experienced that. And so, you got to read the book. Okay. You got to come through. You got to read the book. My chapter is called Mama Bear and Her Cub. And it's about how I was able to stay in my comfort zone and create something beautiful, and why it was so important to me, and how it has really, really, really changed everything. And it didn't take a long time. That's the funny part. Like, I was spinning my wheels online for I think like 7.5 years, trying to figure it out. And I wasn't getting anywhere at all. Then when I flipped my perspective, I got around other energy, a different community with a really different outlook on things. That's where everything started to change. And that's where also I realized that I had a lot of inner work that I needed to do. So not to make this a long drawn out thing, but is your mindset in the right space? Is your mind is it set up for success for 2022? Yeah, you can have this beautiful business plan, and you can have all the planners in the world, and you can have like this beautiful website and all of the training in the world, but if you don't believe in yourself, then none of that is going to make a difference. I speak from experience here. It will not make a difference. So why don't you come to the party, grab inspiration so that your fire will be fueled for 2022, so that you can finally stop doubting yourself. You can fully step into yourself, and you can create the life that you love, where you get to help others. Money is just a byproduct of you showing up in service of others. Okay. So if this sounds like something that you want to take part in, if you want the gifts, if you want to read the book, and maybe you overspent for the holidays, so don't really have the extra funds to invest in another book, I get it. Come to the preview party, and it's our gift to you for coming, for meeting us, for saying hey, for taking the time out of this week. This is the week between Christmas and New Year's. This is the week of Kwanzaa. Like, there's so much going on this week. You could be doing anything else, but for you to set aside time for yourself, for your business, to get yourself out of your way is monumental. And we want to help celebrate you while you help us celebrate the book. So it's just a big celebration all the way around. So again, if you want in, all you got to do, check around this video. There's going to be a link above, below. If you can't find the link, send me a message. Okay. But I would love for you to be inspired. I would love for you to read our stories. I haven't read the other authors' chapters yet. I'm chomping at the bit to get my eyeballs on it so that I can read their stories, so that I can learn more about them and draw inspiration from them as well. You know, it's not like, okay, I co-authored this book and cool, I'm tapped out on inspiration, I'm good for the rest of my life. Like, no, I seek inspiration all the time. So I hope that you will join, that you'll come to the preview party, and you never know. This may be the thing that you've been waiting for, that you've been looking for. This may be the kick in the glass that you need to help you get to where you truly want to be, where you deserve to be. Because every moment that you spend doubting yourself is a moment that you are not helping change someone else's life. There are souls out here that are destined to be led by you, guided by you, inspired by you. But if you're too busy stuck in your head telling yourself all the reasons why you can't show up and share yourself, then you're hurting other people. And we don't want to hurt others, right? If you're watching this, I know that you don't want to hurt other people, because you wouldn't be drawn to me if that's how you got down. Okay. So I'm going to let you get back to your comfort. But I will see you Wednesday. The party kicks off. The Zoom is at 12 p.m. Pacific. That's 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central. Okay. And yeah, I can't wait to see you there. All right. I love you. Happy holidays. Please stay safe. And I'll see you Wednesday. Okay. Namaste.